Explosive news, folks. Can't make this stuff up. Incredible day indeed. Answer back on the email to the UNSC, Mike Waltz. Folks, tomorrow's going to be Wright. He's the Secretary of Energy, United States of America. He's going to be showcasing it all, going through Project Vault. All the replacement against Canada. Ukraine 50-50 deal for all Ukraine critical minerals, energy, oil, gas, to replace that which USA needs. They go into the Strait of Hormuz. They answer that. As I told you all yesterday, they're protecting that. Trump doesn't want energy prices going. They don't care about Iran's oil. OPEC's on board. They've got half of Ukraine. When Ukraine settles, they're not worried. They're not worried about Canada either. They have Project Volt, Democratic Republic of Congo. They've got that all month here. Canada don't matter. Canada's going down. Don't you worry about it. As I stated in July, we're likely not to see much action this month in relation to Canada, but our work is important. Nonetheless, it's got to go in. If you haven't seen my letter yet, it's huge, epic, awesome. I'm going to begin emailing out today. I'll be off this weekend. I'll be doing that too. Got to secure all those 1,000 plus. I know a lot of folks are not going to when they see conservative names, but it doesn't change what's happening to this country and what your country's doing with China and a whole bunch of people against the United States of America, where many others, even where you poor Canadians, me too included, us poor subjects, debt-loaded, game of send money, oh yeah, we care. Meanwhile, we're backdooring with China. You watch the windshield wiper blade, Mark Carney. Oh, bad USA Israel, even though he cheered USA on just 24 hours ago. Now it's flipped. Oh, no. He broke international law. We know. China told us. Russia told you. Who are you with, Mark Carney? Who are you with? Danielle Smith, Scott Moe, David Eby, Doug Ford. Folks, USA is running with Great Lakes all this month. Democratic Republic of Congo, absolutely Rwanda and Ukraine. In the deals they've certified and cemented, there are 4 military people in the Democratic Republic of Congo that are trying to block Donald J. Trump. They've all been sanctioned. All getting rolled out with sanctions tomorrow. That's the email I got. And it's Wright, Secretary of Energy, who's going to be running that, even though our letter is safely with UNSC Ambassador Mike Waltz. Now, this is USA's month. Don't hold your breath on David Eby. Don't hold your breath on anything other than the Great Lakes. And look at me telling you this. You will watch tomorrow the words from this mouth. The only way I could ever know this is if the USA answered my letter. It's not bad news, folks. It's USA's way of saying thank you. Here's what we're doing this month. Look at what we're taking on against your country, Canada. Look at what we're doing with the Great Lakes. And they do name the critical minerals they're taking care of business with this month that impacts Canada, central Canada, absolutely Ontario, and Quebec. This is the hammer blow for them. They know about the West. They know about all that. They are releasing the new oil and gas. Folks, oil and natural gas, 50-50 USA, Ukraine in Ukraine. That's against Canada. for all the Canadian dillweeds in the Conservative and Liberal parties. I've said this publicly. There is no way tomorrow, when you see this all rolled out, how would I know that unless the American UNSC actually emailed back on our letter? And I'm telling you all, I have literally now, as of tomorrow, 14 days to secure my petition. Our time will be July. Sorry, folks, we're not going to get what we want with David Eby. It's not time. Not that it's not important. America's got a program. They're rolling out that program this month. It's a thank you. By the way, how do you like our program? Here's all the insider knowledge. Go tell your following, and they can watch it tomorrow. And then you can all go, Dave said that last night. A grubby guy, a welder, in his car in Ontario. A welder. Folks, you're all going to see it tomorrow. Watch the program tomorrow. No, we're not going to get what we want. Not this month. But you're going to see the ever destruction of Canada. Locked and loaded Project Vault. The Great Lakes. And I wish I could name them. They're rare earth minerals. It starts with a D anyway. I just don't even want to attempt it. I probably should have wrote that down before I did the video. But it's in my email. We're received. We've got the whole tentative rollout tomorrow. Don't you worry. Canada's losing its stake in the global and value supply chains with the United States of America. If it isn't directly with USA, through pipelines directly to USA, everything else is on the outside against the United States of America, and they're already positioning replacements against Daniel Smith, David Eby, Scott Moe, absolutely Doug Ford. It was Francois Legault. I don't even know who's at the helm now. I don't know who the interim is. I don't think it really matters. I think Francois Legault's smart to retire, basically, skip out, call her a day, knowing that he just won't do to his provincial subjects the rest of Anglo-Canada is willing to do without any remorse or any regard for any of us. There is no liberal, conservative, it's all a lie. It's just crown, crown, crown. Mark my words, please, friends and followers, everybody share. You're going to watch the program tomorrow, and it's Dave Bjorkman checkmark, Dave Bjorkman checkmark, Dave Bjorkman checkmark. And again, I know the precious mineral for advanced systems in this world, even microchips, Great Lakes, they're rolling that out against Ontario and Quebec tomorrow. That's a fact. And also they're going to show you the replacements of evil David Eby, evil Daniel Smith, evil Scott Moe with their liberalized henchman, architect Mark Carney, Liberal Party of Canada. Knockout blow. It's why windshield wiper Mark Carney, who defended USA on Iran, we made a mistake. We're with China now. Oh, do you have some intel after watching Keir Starmer get the licking of his life publicly? Well, Trump courts Germany says, you're not going to be like those douchebags, are you? He knows the 9 kingdoms. You see Spain, read my paper. There's 9 kingdoms, 9 colonials. Trump knows who they are. He knows what he's going to do. They're getting smashed. If they've gone back into the business of the 9 kingdoms, the old world order, what Mark Carney tries to lie to you and say is the new world order, it's not. It's the reject old world order of slaves, serfs, peasants, savages, subjects. That's you, Canadians. That's me. And it's going to be over. USA is positioning themselves to deliver a devastating knockout blow to Canada this summer. You're going to hear about four sanctioned DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo, military officials. You're going to hear about that. It's play ball. You're either Democratic or you're not. You can't be a Republican, play democracy, and support colonial kingdoms. That's Trump. And that's a death blow to Canada. It's why Mark Carney, probably with intel from UK, who is UNSC, probably told Mark Carney, don't support Trump. He's landing a devastating beating on Ontario and Quebec tomorrow, and there's more to come. We are going to get served, everybody. We're going to get served our justice. It's going to be this summer. It's not today. We're further down the line, but I promise you that letter reinforces to America there are good Canadians. There are Canadians who understand. There are people with intelligence ready to pick up the quest for freedom, and that's all of you. So listen to me. We've got to do the petition. I only have 3 open days, 12th, 13th, and 25th. Absolutely last day to submit. If I don't submit the 1,000, I know it's upgraded. I know some people might go, oh, I'm not standing against conservatives. This is really about dictatorship versus freedom. This is about, do you really value the United States of America? Do you believe it to be the best country in the world comparatively to everybody else? Or do you want to go communist? Do you really honestly believe that China's our future, our solution? They love our letter, obviously do, because they emailed back. They gave me the whole write-up of tomorrow's events and their position on it, who's speaking. It's not on the UNSC website. I couldn't know this unless they responded to my email. And it doesn't matter. You can all go online, go to the UNSC program events. It's not there. I know it's not there. Sure, the title is, but there's no highlight to click on the event. You don't know what's taking place tomorrow, but you will watch it live tomorrow. And you're going to say, Dave would only know that if somebody actually emailed him. And since USA holds presidency, it's their program. Only the United States of America at their highest levels could have sent that email and that program. And I think it's just to feed me, to feed all of you, to say, see, we got it. We just can't go that far this month. It's not there on the table. It's later on down the road. But the guy's on the right track. You're all on the right track. And to prove that, here's our full program. Here's what we're going to be releasing tomorrow. Now show people the day before and then watch that rollout live tomorrow. How could we have that? How could we know that unless we were emailed that program and what USA is rolling out? Goes all the way back to February, as I told all of you. Key dates, February 5th. You'll hear that tomorrow. Last year, 2025, all the way back to February. You're going to hear that too. You're going to hear the vault. You're going to hear all of that. And they're going to talk about the 3 countries that literally are replacements to secure USA against Canada. And anyone not telling you that is just a liar. So they are ready. They love our letter. They love it so much they said, here, show your friends and followers this. We are going to hit the Great Lakes. Hang on to your seats, folks. It's just not our time. I'm ahead of the curve, ahead of the game, so are all of us. And it's a beautiful place to be. That tells them there are good Canadians who get it, who are right where they're supposed to be. And we may be a super minority, but that's okay. Things will change as Canada's condition changes, and we all have to be ready. God bless. Love you all. Watch for my emails. I'm going to start tonight. Don't get all panicky. Some people are going, oh, I got my email, and you didn't. I'm lucky if I'll get maybe 100, 150 done a day. Everyone's going to get that email, attached links to read the letter for real, a little write-up about what we're doing and why. And don't lose heart. Don't expect anything to happen this month of March. That's USA's way of saying, look, it's not going to happen. We do have things for Canada, and we're doing things against Canada, but you're just too early on this. We hear you. We got it. We're going to share with you the intel, and you're going to have it 24 hours before everybody else. Not 24 hours, but a good, I would say 16 hours anyway, because I think that's at 11. Actually, I should read the email and see what time that is. But anyways, it's tomorrow morning, and it's only 5:45 now Eastern, so we've got at least 15 hours heads up on what the USA is doing tomorrow. Love you all. God bless. When you get the email, please confirm. It's important. Again, there are only 3 open days this presidency of USA to submit the petition I promised. 12th, 13th, and 25th, which is kind of scary, right? I like the idea of, if not 12th, at least the 13th, but it's pretty scary when I got to hound everybody all the way up leading up to the 25th. Then it gets a little bit scary, and then we lose credibility. We look fraudulent, and that's not good. Or not you all, but I'll look like a piece of shit. And they'll say, oh yeah, he's a scumbag. He made it all up, and we don't want that. So I love you all. Share, share, share. I'm going to share it to as many groups as I can. You too. I might need backup emails too. I am a little bit leery about that, because I noticed when I posted that other post, not the same level of enthusiasm. And maybe it's because that was only David Eby. People go, oh yeah, NDP, bad, bad, bad. But this is liberal, conservative. In fact, 3 conservatives, 1 liberal, 1 NDP. But it doesn't matter, Canadians. It's all of them. It's just provincially, you have a lot of conservatives out west. I don't make the world the way it is. I didn't make Canada evil, and I don't make Canadian politicians do the evil they do. But remember, I told you yesterday, windshield wiper blades. And look at Mark Carney. I love USA, smash her. Oh, I was wrong. I was totally wrong. I talked to Xi Jinping, and no, we're with China. USA bad. They broke law. No such thing is true. UNSC reports are clear. Russia-China votes are clear. Mark Carney is now officially a bold-faced, 100% liar. USA did not break international law. China and Russia voted with them in every resolution on Iran on nuclear from 2006 till today, just last Friday. And they asked for an extension. They didn't win penmanship. They didn't get it. They got the first extension of 6 months. And it was more than 6 months. And Trump said no. They asked for another one. Trump said no. I guess you heard the former Supreme Leader. We will continue nuclear, and his president too. We will blow up USA if they... It doesn't matter what rhetoric you say. When you say that to 87 million people in your country, controlling the media, you asked for what you got. And for Mark Carney to stand there today and say that USA broke international law is a liar. A communist prime minister. That's what he is. A deeply socialist and deeply fascist piece of shit. Because that's the truth of the 9 kingdoms. They broke apart because of what? Who would be the mightiest colonizer? That's the truth. World War I was over African assets from Germany transferred to France. World War II was colonial versus colonial. Who will be the mightiest colonial countries of the 9 kingdoms. And USA, Russia stepped in and made half of those kingdoms promise never again and to decolonize, which they've never done. Time's up, just like the former Persian Empire, Iran. Time is up. Canada, your time is up. Love you all. God bless. I'm not yelling at friends and followers. It's for Canadians who don't get it. Share. Get the video out there. I'll start the emails tonight all the way through this weekend. So don't panic. But everybody, please, when you get that email, get back to me as soon as possible. Don't delay. Faster I get it together, faster I make the 12th, which is what I want to do. And who knows, maybe on those empty days, if we're done on the 12th, this is as of today with no petition. What would happen, everybody, if we made the petition cemented on the 12th within our timeline? What would happen with the other empty days? Who knows? I don't know. All I know is the USA has responded to the letter, and we're going to see, you're all going to see tomorrow. And the only way I'd know that is if the United States answered the email and gave us all of it entirely. For all of you, as a little piecemeal, in due time. But listen to this guy, is what they're saying. He wouldn't say the things he's saying with the countries he's saying, the regions of Canada, Great Lakes he's saying, unless they're going to present that tomorrow. And how would I know that? I don't read minds. God doesn't speak to me. It's because we got an answer to our letter. Love you all. Share. Get it out there. Bye now.